Welcome back to fancraft. We are welcomed with a bunch of shulker boxes, new projects, big things happening since I've last done an episode, which was I don't remember how long ago. It's still doing really good, so thanks for everybody who watched, and give a big thanks to Will. And oh, that does look like a fried chicken to me. Yes, thank you, Scar, for putting that image in my head. Does that chicken look like a fried chicken though? Like grilled chicken, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I done a lot of work in the last months. I have not recorded an episode of fancraft, and but this is not what the main episode is going to be. It is going to be a time lapse of a certain project I've done. I just actually wanted to show you this because a long time ago I said I wanted to do an island. That's one of the things I always want to do, and I thought it would be this. But then I realized this is a really big island. Like, this is huge. Like, this is maybe like a forever type of world island where I make a bunch of stuff, but I don't think this is going to happen. So, since it's not going to be an island, I'm going to make it an island. So the island is going to go like this. You can see down here. Goes into like a waterfall, goes down here. You go on the other side, and most of this is going to stay the same. You can see more waterfall areas. Whoop, that's probably a little bit fast. You go down here. And you have more area where it's going to be water. So this is a project I'm probably get done in probably January, which is when I actually did my other big project on the base. Because for everything I've gotten done here, that is not what this, that's not what this, I did this episode. I actually spent a few weeks doing something. And it was absolutely amazing. But before then, so just hold on a little bit longer. Let me do a little bit of show and tell. By the way, these bushes are like my favorite thing. Like, look at them. Oh, this is done. Look at that. Kind of looks like inside of a cave, so it doesn't look that much different. You come down here, and it looks different. It looks better. You got little areas, and you got areas where I can make clay. And this one, and if up here looks basically the same. I'll be honest about that. I have not done too much about that area. And then in here is actually one of my favorites. I got this. They had no idea they're supposed to be going to bed. I got like little flowers in here. These, and it's a nice little area. All right, and down here's not too, just not too different. It's just I got a better floor. The walls looks kind of done. And it's just a really nice little work area. So I just go up and yeah, it looks the same. But that's fine. I'll figure out what I'm supposed to do with this area later. Now the next thing okay, so that's it. That's it. Are you ready to see this? First, I'm going to show a time lapse. And then I will show you the finished project. I worked a lot on this, and I almost didn't do it because I never have done basically any diorama like before or whatever it's supposed to be, diorama, and it I didn't know if it would turn out, but I did it. I like it. Does it look perfect? Probably not. And then I also did a little outside space somewhere else. For that, we have to go to the Nether. All right, here we go. We all know my Nether area, right? It's one of the best Nether areas in basically all of fancraft, honestly, except for some other ones. So not to my horn. But this, if you can recognize the colors, it's a special somewhere. Can you tell what it is just by the colors? Oh. I had blocks that went through the Nether portal. That's interesting. Now, this doesn't look like much yet. But do you recognize this place? Yes, this is my Christmas village. Where I did, I would say 75% of the work. Some of the others did some really awesome work, but this is another area. I took down that one building. It's not perfect. I was trying to do a Nightmare Before Christmas sort of feel because, well, we go over this way. Hopefully you'll see it, but Nightmare Before Christmas, that one little arch teal thing. Kind of looks that way, but I wanted to do different, vibrant colors. I've never done anything like it before. And it actually was a lot of fun. Before Halloween, I might do a pumpkin or something. I don't know. But if I need to do lore on this, why there is that there, I can do that. Technically, I don't need anything around this fence. I just think it makes it look a whole lot better when you're coming in and out. I don't know if anyone's actually going to see this, but I know it looks really good. And I also know that I'm very hungry, so I'm going to have to wrap this up so I can eat. So let's go outside and take a look at probably one of the best terraforming I've ever done. Ta-da! I mean, I got rid of that, but I got some custom trees, offensive trees. I did my own little pumpkin patch area. And there's these little hay bales, kind of like a, you go pick up a pumpkin, there's hay everywhere. It's cold, but it's not too cold. Oh, alright, so see? And like that, it's pretty simple, straightforward. And does it look Halloweenish? Mostly. And if you're wondering why is it doing outside of Christmas Village? Well, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure we'll be on to a next world by next Halloween. But just in case we're not, I want to use another area in this area to do a Halloween village and have a tree also there, so it was like a Nightmare Before Christmas. Like you got a Christmas town and you got the Halloween town. But the big plans, I'll be working on something else for a little bit, just to like my island a little bit. But then over here, where these trees are, right here, ow, is going to be Santa's workshop. I was going to do that the year before, but this thing took forever. So I was going to come down this way. And we're gonna have Santa's workshop. Because it's a Christmas town. So why not? I'll take a lot of it as supplies, but I actually think it'll work out. So that's all the work. It doesn't seem like a lot, and I probably could have got done more. But I kind of got sick, and then I lost a lot of energy, and my throat hurt, and then not. So I did a little bit more art than I did, you know, working on videos. I'm just getting back into it, and it was a really interesting and rough 2 weeks. But here it is from the air. I am loving how this looks. Ow. I don't know how I did that. And I did something else I never did before, so... I'm feeling really accomplished. Now for the Christmas village, I will be working on that. I'm actually going to be starting in November, not just to start at end of November. So we'll actually have interiors. Windows will look a lot better. I mean, look at that. I'm proud of what I did. I think I cut a lot of corners to say it was mostly done. This probably needs to be reworked a bit, but things were not done, and they need to be done. Ow. There we go. All good. If the episode's supposed to be different, things did not turn out. Got a time lapse. Things are looking really good. I'm excited. I'm very excited to get started on Santa's workshop because I think it's going to be a really fun design. So I hope that you like this. Please like, comment, subscribe. And yeah. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.